Hello YouTube, I've got here today and I'm working on one of my friend's cars today. We've identified a bit of a coolant leak or coolant loss on this, so we're going to investigate it further and see where the leak's coming from. So looking at the car, you've got the coolant expansion tank there with the filler cap. You've got the pressure relief hose down there, and then we're just going to have a look to see if we can see any sort of immediate leaks coming from any of the coolant hoses or the radiator. Normally, if it is the radiator, it would just be a pool of coolant underneath. We're just looking at any other coolant hoses for a leak. Next, definitely worth buying. I've had to use this on 4 different cars this month already. It's a pressure tester, and this is only 35 quid on eBay. You've got different adapters. We'll be using one of these because it's got that cap. So plug the pressure tester in and just pump it, and hopefully it should build up a little bit of pressure, and if it doesn't, then we've never got a more serious leak. But as you can see, it's building up a little bit, and you want that around 10 psi. Now this one does seem to be taking a bit longer to get to 10 than it would normally. That might be because it's quite a large cooling system with 13 litres of coolant in the system completely. Once it's at 10, we're just going to leave that for 15 minutes and see if any leaks come up. Also keep a listening ear out. You may hear hissing, then you know you'll be able to find your leak. So we're just going to look at the engine, some common places to leak. So this is the breather hose. Not the breather hose, it's where you'd bleed the radiator system, so just make sure there's no leaks coming from there. Obviously there's just check down there as well, make sure that nothing's leaking down there. There's obviously a bit of residue there, but that's probably oil. Moving on, you've got the heating system. Potentially you may have a leak around there. So yeah, just check the carpets. Normally on cars, if the carpets are wet, then it's the heater core which is gone, which supplies the heat for your heating system. Right now it's stayed at 10 psi. Just going to release the pressure all the way down. And then we're going to go up to 1 bar, so 15 psi, and then that'll be the max it should be at. So as you can see, the pressure hasn't dropped down. However, we have identified a leak. So if we go to the driver's side of this car, I'll just show you. As you can see, it's water leaking out of these hoses here. Now this could be a perished hose, or it could just need tightening up here. So now I've identified the leak, I'm just going to release the pressure, and then I'm just going to undo them clips, try and rehouse them, and then we'll then pressure it back up to see if it leaks. Right, so I've taken that pipe off, I've checked the plastic's not split. We're going to top it back up with coolant, we're going to see if it leaks again. I've tightened up that clip. And hopefully it works. If not, we're going to need a new pipe on that where it's probably just swollen up a little bit, and obviously go back to normal coolant clips rather than these Jubilee clips. So because the car has lost a significant amount of coolant, we're now going to have to top up the coolant. Now I do have another video which I'm going to put in the comments on how to correctly top up your coolant and bleed the system. It is absolutely imperative that you bleed the system correctly, as there's quite a funny way of doing this one. But yeah, if you have any questions whatsoever, please make sure you drop them in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more videos. This is part of my series, Fix It Forward, where I help people out with their cars for free. And if you want to help out on the next video, just drop a super thanks, and that donation will go straight into helping people fix their cars. I will not take any money from that. I just do the labour. Thank you very much, and see you on the next one.